Hey there, this is Caitlin from Bandy's Books, and I am here today for Reading Sprints. My mom is here with me, and we are out and about in San Diego. I'm home for my birthday weekend, and we're doing book crawls. So we hit two new bookstores this morning, or not two new bookstores, one new bookstore, and then a regular favorite. We decided to pop across the street to a local coffee shop that we really love. It's been a part of our community here in San Diego for a very long time. So we stopped into Cafe Moto for some coffees. I have a Mexican mocha. My mom has a honey cinnamon latte. And we're just going to enjoy those while we do our reading sprints. So if you're just popping in, feel free to say hello. Let me know what you're reading, what kind of progress you're hoping to make. And I'm going to put in our usual message for the sprints and we can get started. Mint. Okay. Okay, so we have everything set up. Let me just get my phone for the timer. Hi for everybody that's just jumping in. We're getting our reading sprint set up here. My mom and I are out and about in San Diego. We're doing a book crawl for my birthday, which is on Saturday. So we were at a new bookstore down in downtown San Diego, and then we drove out to Libelula Books here in Chicano Park, which is one of my favorite bookstores in everywhere, but especially here in San Diego. And so we're here across the street, Cafe Moto, got our coffees, and we're going to start sprinting. Right. So I'm just going to set up a timer, and then we're going to run that first sprint. All right, we have 15 minutes on the clock. I'll see you guys at the end of 15 minutes. If you're popping in, feel free to say hello. You can put your feet up on this. Cynthia gonna stop by and say hi?
I told her about it. She's got a kid, so she has to wait. I can't hear her right now.
Not at this one.
Bye.
Oh, there's scenarios you're thinking of. Oh, not this cool.
All right, there is the end of our first reading sprint. I made it to page 18 in the book that I am reading, which I didn't really mention at the beginning of the video, but I'm reading Shudder by Ramona Emerson. This is, sorry, Mom, I'm blocking off your face there for a second. This is a thriller that was sent to me by my friend, and I was recommended that like this is a really good thriller because I've been struggling to find thrillers that I like lately. So far, it's really interesting. The first chapter of this book was certainly something that was very visceral, as she's talking about photographing a crime scene where a woman was hit by a car and like all of the points in the scene and everything. So really interesting start to this book so far. I'm hoping that I'm really going to enjoy this. Like I said, don't read a lot of thrillers very often. And so hopefully this one will be a really good one. What are you reading, Mom?
I am reading Wildfire Days.
Okay, so
a memoir.
This is a memoir about a woman who works in a hotshot crew. So she's basically out fighting wildfires, which is pretty impressive. You liking it so far?
I love it.
Sounds like it's a really interesting read. So we're just enjoying California sunny day. We're at Cafe Moto. I have a Mexican mocha. My mom has a cinnamon honey latte. It's just perfect San Diego weather. Nice and cool breeze coming off the ocean. Not too hot. So we thought we would just do this outside today. We're sitting in the back of the coffee shop. So, you can hear other customers and the street noise and stuff, but it's a nice, pleasant, quiet area to just get a little bit of reading in and enjoy our drinks. So if you're popping in, please feel free to say hello. And I'm going to set up the next sprint. Hey, Lily, how's it going today? Hope you're having a nice Juneteenth. We've been enjoying ourselves today. We got up this morning and went and had breakfast and just enjoying a nice lazy day. Uh-oh, my battery on my laptop is low.
Oh no.
So we might have to find a new location for this reading sprint because my battery on my laptop is a little bit low. Do you think they have any plugs on the front?
I can go check.
Or if they have an inside area plugs?
Okay.
All right. Definitely a really nice day. A couple different bookstores, had a really nice boozy brunch, and just enjoying a nice lazy day. So while we were out book shopping, I picked up some new books, which were pretty cool. This is just from across the street at Libellula bookstores, but I got Ocean Vuong's new book, The Emperor of Gladness, which I've been wanting to read for a while. I picked up Daughters of Latin America, which is an anthology by famous Latin American women authors and activists and stuff. So each person has like short vignettes, short stories, poems, etc. in this book. I picked up Cuckoo by Gretchen Volker Martin, And this is a horror novel. This is the author that wrote Manhunt. I read it a while back. It is a extremely visceral novel, so I expect this one to be like very visceral body horror as well. And I picked up Llorando en el Baño by Erica L. Sanchez. So this is Crying in the Bathroom, and this is the author of I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. So I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter was a memoir or an autofiction. This is more of an actual memoir of her life. So I'm very interested in reading all those. Super exciting books to find. So this was our second stop. I found some really cool books at the other bookstore that we went to as well, but I don't have them with me at the moment. They're in the car. Okay. Right. So we're trying to find a area where we can plug in. So hopefully everybody's having a good day. We're going to probably move here in just a minute because I need to plug my laptop in. Let's see. Pretty covers. I'm going to read Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angeles. About 300 pages left. Lol. Awesome. No? Okay. Well, unfortunately, my computer is running low on battery, which I did not realize before I left. Unfortunately, I thought it was all charged up. So we're probably just going to have time to do one more sprint, and then I'm going to have to go from there. So I'm going to set up like a 10-minute sprint, and then I'm very sorry about that. I charged my laptop prior to driving to San Diego, and somehow it has uncharged overnight, and there's nowhere for me to plug in. So I will probably just run one more sprint today or right now, and then we'll probably maybe run another sprint later tonight for a little bit longer once I get home. So you put a timer on the board and we'll go from there. Actually, let me see. I might be able to do something here. May have an idea. Okay, I've fixed it. Just kidding. So now we should be actually able to run more sprints. So let me show on stage, books. All right, so let me just get this set up and then we'll go on to the next sprint. Okay. Give your phone, Mom. Can I put a timer on it? There we go. Problem solved. Is it quieter up front, do you think?
There's people up there.
Mm. Okay. Do you have a timer on here somewhere? Sorry, guys. We're just figuring out technical problems here.
How about if I just turn on my phone?
On your watch. You must have one. Oh, there we go. Clock. Okay. Timer. So, all right. Problem solved, guys. So I don't have to. I switched it over to my phone, so we're good now.
Oh, maybe.
Up to the front.
You want?
Was there a lot of people up there?
There's some people, but not like it's the individual people.
Okay.
Whatever you think. I mean, might not be good.
Okay. So we're going to start a 15-minute timer. Hopefully everybody makes some good progress, and we'll see you at the end of 15 minutes. I dropped one of my books and scraped the whole side of it too. Uh-huh. Which one? My ocean blonde one. I mean, people stopped talking, but people started grinding behind us. And so, yeah. There we go.
You know what I mean? So what? It started. And he started. I was like, you know, what's that? Yeah, we're like, hey, wait. So I was. I bet it was taking. I bet it was going. Yeah. It was good with the back there. So you want a good guy? Isn't that fun? That's one right. I would put this break. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So okay, I would back up. I think he's I don't that's the same bro. But that would be oh okay.
All right, guys.
Um,
That is the end of the next sprint. So hopefully everybody is making some good progress. I see that people are popping in and out. So thank you for everybody that's been joining us. Let's see. Hello, Trisha. Thanks for popping in. Says, I love the coffee shop vibes. I'm cooking again this week, making strawberry rhubarb bars and fresh salsa. Need to start reading Demon Copperhead for my book club next week. Rhubarb bars sound delicious. Please send me some through the screen here. We are enjoying the coffee shop vibes, but as you guys can probably hear in the background, you can hear street noise and people walking past and stuff. It was kind of funny because like my mom and I were just laughing because when we set up here, it was really quiet. And then it seems like as soon as we set up, there was all of a sudden like construction started behind us, the train was going behind us, people are sitting and chatting, which like of course you want people to sit and chat in a coffee shop, not mad at that. But it's just funny because we like intentionally came to the very back side of the coffee shop because it was empty and quiet and lots of space. And then as soon as that started, all the noise and everything started. But that's okay. So I have made it to page 27 in my book, which is good. About 30 pages so far on this reading sprint. I am very interested in seeing where this is going. We have a woman who is a crime scene photographer, and she gets called when they have really complex cases. And it's kind of talking about her background now in the chapter that I'm on. It is talking about her life growing up as an Indigenous woman and, her experiences with her grandmother and like some spirituality and possibly seeing ghosts at some point. So just a really interesting setup so far. I'm curious to see where this one's going to go. And then where'd you make it to in your book?
I am on page 289.
All right, my mom's to 289 on her book.
I have about 3 more pages to go.
Okay, well, we might actually knock out the whole book on this reading sprint. She is reading a book about a female firefighter on a hotshot crew, which is basically a like wildfire fighting crew. So not just like a regular firefighter out of a station in a city, but somebody that's out fighting like these wildfires in the forests and stuff. It is a really intense job. So pretty cool. I'm really interested in reading that myself when she's done with it. All right, let's see. New comments. All right. Lily says, "Hey Trisha, sounds so delicious." I agree. I love a good rhubarb. I don't feel like that's a flavor that gets used enough where I live. Out here in the Southwest, I think it's like a little bit less common, but definitely a flavor I really, really enjoy. My mom really enjoyed. You really liked Demon Copperhead, right?
Yes.
All right, so Trisha, when you get to Demon Copperhead, hope you really enjoy it as well. My mom really liked it. I know it's a very popular book, so I'm curious to see what you think once you get into it. So let me set up one more sprint. And just get up to our comment up here. Thanks, guys, for popping in and saying hello. This has been kind of a little bit hectic. This is why I usually do sprints from my house, just because you can control the noise a little bit more and like the lighting and all that. But this is the beauty of live TV, especially when you try to do it outside in a public place. You get the noise, the ambiance, all of that. So jump on stage. All right, so I'm gonna set up another 15-minute timer, and then we can get back to our reading. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. I'll see you guys at the end.
Can we move that way?
Yeah.
So
So you
can
can,
be more.
yeah, put your legs up.
Not today.
Is that enough space, or you need a little more?
There we go.
Better?
Yeah.
All right, we're in place now.
Yeah. Oh. That's pretty good now. Is it for circular? I certainly 5 years. It's not. Yes, like that. So you see that stuff like all the like yeah, like well, I just kind of come up with this yeah. There, guy like just like you can see get on the gun. Your expectations. Oh yeah, I like to over it. Oh, we're just gonna barely chasing. As we left, I felt single tail. It's my down. Oh my gosh! Like, I'm like, oh, this is like special because the guy enervated. Yeah. Oh my! I was like, oh, this is like big. Yeah, it's big land. Really? Get the water with it? Yeah. Yeah. Bagger. Yeah, he was. Go. I like that one. It starts to get yeah, like jumps. Okay, I just all by itself. Yeah, I. That's it. That one. Yeah. Okay. At the end. Spent like, it seems like 3 days. Like, you know, maybe the fish getting big things. Talk about actually possible. I think that's yeah, makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I just back. Yeah, that's right. Mercy, you get yeah. Oh, like, that's like back in here. I'd say even if it was on her, I heard about it. And I went I tried the bottom, but it doesn't on top. I gotta go. Yeah, I can't. You know, it looked about that. Yeah. Yeah, but like. Yeah, yeah. It's a magnet seats. I don't know. I like this. Yeah. So Marcus, direct that out. You like, just thought. I think she likes it. Like, like, yeah, okay, yeah. It's just great. I don't keep these. If you don't be about that, but what years the break? I thought it I never make time here like that. Oh, yeah, like, I started fights are here, like, 99 folks status. That's yes. That's it, sir. That's make it like next time is like still all done. Like I think it's not that. I think it's maybe like something which I yes. You guys yeah, or like you hire. Yeah. But what market do you guys like those? So like some better in the way. But I where you guys fit like the months. Because you guys they are at the base where like I'm not in. That's fact.
Okay. There's the end of our next sprint or our last sprint. I made it to page 44, so I'm averaging about 15 pages per reading sprint right now, which is nice. Let's take a look at the comments here. Oops. Let's see. Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia says, hello, I'm here. I tried to take a nap. Life sometimes with a 4-year-old. Have my coffee ready and I'm reading Out Loud by Anna North. Awesome. Welcome, Cynthia. Thank you for stopping by. Totally get it. Having a kid is exhausting sometimes. And then let's see. Trisha said, hi, thanks, Lily. Nice group of people in today. So I'm probably going to read one more or two more sprints depending on how things are going. So we'll do the next one. And at the end of that, we'll see if anyone wants to do one more. Are we good with that? Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm going to set up another 15-minute timer. I think you're pretty close to finishing your book right now, right? Or did you finish it?
No, I have about 3 more pages.
3 more pages
No,
and
30 more
oh,
pages.
30 more pages. Okay.
I'm getting close.
See. Show on stage. Trisha says your books sound interesting. More to add to my TBR. Definitely. We are never short for interesting books in this family, right?
That's right.
Let's see. Oops. Fun live. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for your patience while we figured out this chaotic live stream here. First, I had it set up on my computer, and then somehow, even though I charged my computer to 100% before I left San Diego last night, my computer seems to be dead today. So I switched it over to my phone, and then all the noise and the chaos and everything. It's just a little hectic doing it outside, but it's okay. It's fun once in a while. I'll read with you. I'm reading Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Hey, Kaylee, welcome. Thanks for popping in. We're just about to start a 15-minute sprint. And let me just put up our message, our away message so people know when they pop in. Let me get this 15-minute timer set up and we will get started. You doing okay? Yeah. My mom, we're on this big bench here. It's a really comfy bench, but it's kind of tall, so you can't put your feet down on the ground. And both my mom and I are too short, so we're like little kids with our legs swinging here. All right, so I'm gonna start this 15-minute timer, and then I will see you guys at the end of that 15 minutes, and then we'll talk about maybe doing one more 10-minute sprint after that.
I could lay down.
Go ahead.
They don't want to see me anyways.
They can hear you, you know.
I know.
Yeah. We have 50. Okay. That's still what I just said. Yeah.
Sit wherever you're comfortable. You don't have to be over here if you don't want to.
Yeah.
I just think it's just after a while nothing. I just need to move around or whatever stuff.
Wander, stretch, do whatever you need. I'll be here.
Move over to the side, see if that helps.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Get it back that way. It's so like this one. So like colors and it makes me a lot. Yes, that something.
Oh, the fun of live streams. Yeah, there's actually a really cool purple one right there. Yeah. Idea goes like that. That's true. That's how I see it. The next time I see you, you're gonna be some sure I heard it. Yeah, that. I guess I think I'm gonna play that. Still. That's also a baby test. Like,
Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just all day.
Not sure I can guess it. If I was, I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh really? I was looking at golf stuff. And it's like your brain is dying. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're cool. Yeah. That was the hotel. But I'm not flanking peeled off on the way back. I thought it was a bigger one. Oh, yeah. I was kind of got it. Okay, look at you know. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there's the end of the next sprint. All right, so I made it to page 65. How far did you make it, Mom?
I'm on page 316.
How
So
much?
About 15 more pages, so I might be able to finish it.
All right, so my mom's 15 pages from the end of her book, so I think that means we do one more sprint, just so that we can finish that up. Looks like we have some new comments. Let's see. Hey, Servasha. Hi, reading the Amalfi Coast. Cool deal. Oh, correction. The Amalfi Curse, it sounds
I'm
like.
going to read that one, I think.
My mom says she wants to read that one. Very exciting. Welcome. We are sort of towards the end of our reading sprint today. I think we're going to run one more because it is 3:30 already, and my mom and I have somewhere to be around 5 o'clock, and we're like way on the other side of town. So we're going to do one more sprint, see if my mom can finish up her book because she's 15 pages from the end, and then we'll wrap things up from there, and she and I will be on our way for the day. We have been doing book related stuff all day. This is like, so it's my birthday weekend, and this is usually what I like to do. For my birthday, I come home to San Diego. My mom and I usually go visit a bunch of bookstores in San Diego, have a good time with that. And then we go out for good meals. I usually try to get out and ride motorcycles one day. And definitely going to spend some time at the beach while I'm here. So hit some bookstores today, did a reading sprint today, had a good breakfast and some coffee. And we're going to wrap it up by visiting a friend who has a local little free library and saying hello. So let me set up that one last sprint. We'll see if we can finish up some more pages, and then we will move forward from there. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. Let me just put my message back up, my away message. All right. Got 15 minutes on the clock. See if we can make some good progress on this last sprint. Last 2 minutes. Are you gonna make it?
Oh. I'm just too distracted. I'm close.
All right. There is the end of that last sprint. Dismiss. Okay. So I ended up making it to page 87 in my book, which is pretty good. Mom, how many pages did you have left?
I only have like 2 pages left.
Well, we can always run a 5-minute sprint so you can finish those last 2 pages. A little
You want
5-minute
to?
one? Yeah. We can run one more 5-minute sprint. This one's going to be a short one just because my mom's got 2 pages left. So I guess we'll finish that up
I'm sure I can finish that too.
in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
All right. So it's decided. We're going to run 5 more minute sprint just so my mom can finish her last 2 pages. And we can leave with a closed chapter. Let me put 5 minutes on the clock. So if you're finishing up any last pages, now's the time. 5 minutes are up. And I'll see you guys at the end to say goodbye. All right, guys, that's the end of those 5 minutes. Final consensus. Mom, did you finish your book?
I finished it, and I highly recommend it if you'd like to read about badass women.
Okay. Wildfire Days, story of badass female hotshot firefighter. So mom recommends it. Sorry, there's a helicopter overhead at the moment. Let's see. Trisha says, yay. All right, guys. Thank you for these lovely reading sprints. I'm sorry that it was a little bit noisy in the beginning and a little bit hectic as I got everything settled here. But I made a lot of progress. I made it to page 93 in this book. I definitely did not expect to get through 100 pages today. So very excited about that. I'm really enjoying where the story is going. So this features a woman who is a forensic photographer. She is of Navajo origin in Albuquerque, and she also has a power to see people who have recently died, and that kind of plays into how she resolves crimes. And this is kind of flashing from present to past and present to past. I'm really enjoying this so far. So I'm looking forward to reading this on the beach tomorrow. I have plans to get to the beach nice and early, so I'm just gonna bring this with me, lay on the towel in the sand, maybe eat some good Italian pastries, and alternate
Pizza for lunch.
pizza for lunch, alternate between reading and swimming, and just like enjoy the rest of
And
my
I
day.
have the second book that Cynthia sent me, so if you like it, you can read that too.
Awesome. So love it. I'm excited to try this out, or to finish this and then try out the second book. Since my mom already has it, that's perfect. Cynthia says, wishing you a fantastic time and a happy early birthday. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Birthday is on Saturday, so just going to spend this weekend relaxing. It's been a really hectic last couple months adjusting to my new job, getting bounced from a couple different locations, and all of this stuff. So this is just what I needed for a birthday weekend. Trisha said, have a fun time with mom. We've been having a great day, and we're off to go visit another bookish friend and talk Little Free Libraries real soon. So thank you everybody for popping in. I hope that you all made great progress with your books as well. Next week's reading sprints are not going to be, if they're on Thursday, which I haven't decided yet, they would have to be later at night. And if they're not on Thursday, they may not be on Thursday. I have, unfortunately, a all-day meeting on Thursday, quarterly planning event for my district. So I will be at work from 9 to 5:30 on Thursday next week. So I'm considering maybe doing an evening reading sprint, or doing an afternoon on Friday instead, since on Friday I get out much earlier, and I could do like a 3 o'clock reading sprint. So I may do something like that, but we'll see. I will definitely get those posted in the next couple days so that everybody knows when they are. And I will be back on Sunday for a quick live stream update before I drive home to Vegas from San Diego. So thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And that's a wrap.